right.
Part two.
Part two. You feel me? I think what we're gonna go into is a common topic amongst our generation, which is pretty much is a joke. It's this thing called relationships. And when you're dealing with relationships in this, generation, they're pretty much a laughing stock. But why it's a laughing stock, in my opinion, is because throughout time, the male was allowed to get away with a lot of shit. And it was okay. And that's just how it was. But see, now, unfortunately, for the male, the tables have turned. And now you have things like slut walks going on. And you have girls that are more comfortable with literally being sluts and having sex with guys for money. And it's common. It's not a big thing.
It shouldn't be embraced.
It's embraced. And it necessarily, hey, who am I to say it shouldn't be embraced? Hey, I'm not here to give you my opinion. I'm here to talk about what it is that's going on. You feel me? And that's why I honestly think relationships don't work in this day and age, because before, when a guy used to cheat and do shit, he was really sorry. Now is he cheats and the girl is like, okay, you cheated, I'm about to go right over here and go fuck dude, man. You feel me? So now it's almost like motherfuckers is going back and forth at each other.
Right.
Back and forth at each other. And then they take each other back. They be good for a month. That's it. And then it's over. Right back at it again. This is an everlasting game. But hopefully as a generation we can get through it, but it's not looking too good. I'm not gonna lie, it's not.
I got a solution to the problem.
Solution.
Nobody cheats. That's the thing. Everybody saying, because you got all the stuff that's going on is forcing young men that's growing up in the next generation, this generation, to say, "Oh, everybody cheats." That shouldn't be the example that we set. Because
the thing about that is, the truth is everybody does cheat.
See, that shouldn't be the truth. I'm not saying it's not the truth. I'm just saying it shouldn't be the truth.
It's the principle. Is that now I feel like it's no big deal. Back in the day, it mattered when someone got cheated on. Today, to get cheated on is like, okay, you gonna go on Instagram, you gonna go on Twitter, you gonna express yourself about it. Then you be like, fuck, I'm about to just get this money. Fuck niggas, fuck bitches, and then you on. You feel me? You just on to the next. Before, females really felt that. A male really felt that. Because they were actually in love. Nowadays, motherfuckers not really in love. My nigga, they don't even know what the fuck that is, And I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm speaking for the mass majority, But it's the sad truth about it. But what you gonna do? You feel me? And that's the thing. I don't want people to get the wrong idea and think that there's no chance for you to have true love. That's not the case. But what the case is, this is the harsh reality, and this is what you are dealing with out there. Motherfuckers get cheated on, really don't even care. In fact, you got relationships where motherfuckers have a mutual agreement to cheat on each other as long as we know who the real one is.
What kind of relationships are those? Those not true relationships.
I'm gonna be fucking your best friend, but I'm coming back to you, baby. At night, I'm sleeping next to you. Huh? But that's okay.
That makes sense, man.
And to an extent, I get where motherfuckers are coming from when they be like, all right, I do my dirt, but I really do care for you cause it's just sex. I get it. For men, that's the point I made the other day. For men, it is just sex. But when you're dealing with a female who is the most emotional creature on this planet, it's more than that. You feel me? It's more than that. But that is changing at the same time, too, because some girls are becoming the male where they're having sex with other guys and they're just using them for that. It wasn't as common as it is now. Back in the day, yeah, you had girls. Of course, you're always going to have that fucking 1%, but now that 1% grew to motherfucking 85. You feel me? Girls getting it right now. You feel me? So, end of the day, the times has changed heavy. And all you can do is try to either flow with it or counter it. But either way, you gotta find your niche.
But there should be no excuse for cheating. If you agree to get into a relationship, here's my thing. Everybody might cheat. I don't know. I'm not speaking for other people. This world's filled with 7 billion people, and I don't know them all, and I don't care to know them all. But here's the thing. If you cheating, why get in a relationship in the first place? Don't get into a committed relationship if you just go cheat. Just go out there and, fuck around, you know what I mean? Just stop trying to Stop trying to hold down a girl, but then have 15 other girls. How you come home with diseases, and everybody wondering how their kids getting sick, how they getting sick.
But
Oh, it's because you fucking around with everybody.
the reason why they do that though, man, the reason why they get in relationships and still go out and do dirt is because, like I said, for guys, it goes back to that. They don't look at it as a big deal. Us men do not look at cheating like that as a big deal.
Some
Believe
men.
it or not, they don't. It's right. When I say that, I mean the majority of men don't. That's why they do it. We look at it like, damn, she got a fat ass. I'm about to bust that ass. But I still love my wife. Like, at the end of the day, I don't love this girl. Her ass is just fat. I got it. You feel me? I want this nut. That's the way we honestly look at it. Why the female don't look at it that way. That's why when a female cheats, in my personal opinion, when a female cheats, I honestly believe that it's something deeper because they have to touch another level in order to cheat. Rather, where with a man, all it takes is you suck good dick or you got a fat ass. We with it. You feel me? And we good. We out. Thank you. Hey, you need some money? If you got it, boom, we out. Talk to you again next time I'm in the city. That's really how it works. We ain't catching feelings. The female, is that's a different breed now. Now you dealing with a different animal. When a female, you can catch a female cheating on you, it's a problem. But like I said, at the same time, that is changing. Females are turning into us with the cheating now. Them motherfuckers is going, they doing what they doing, they moving on to the next nigga. That's just how it is. Back in the day, it wasn't like that. When they actually cheated, you had to really do some fucked up shit to get a female to cheat back in the day. You had to be on some real dirtbag shit. Now, shit, man, you can stay out too late. You might come home and see your wife getting clapped. That's the harsh reality of it. But, hey, man, it's crazy.
Lesson of the day, don't cheat if you don't want to get cheated on.
Lesson of the day.
Don't cheat at all.
No wife, no thought, nigga. No.
Yo, man. But we got a real issue to talk about. Real issues. And it's an issue in the sports world. About to get serious. We need to stop. I need to talk to my man Kevin Durant heart to heart. I respect you. You're second greatest player in the game right now. But why do you go to the Warriors, my man? I mean, I understand you want to win the championship. Everybody want to win the championship. You want that goal. I mean, just like us, college kids, we want money. We want the gold. We want the brass ring. But, you know what I mean? Like, why are you going to the team? Don't you want to create your own legacy? Instead of, look, if the Warriors win the championship, there's no doubt it's going to be, the Warriors won. Not because of Kevin Durant. Because you wrote on their coattails, dog. They're already a championship organization. They was in the finals, they was 48 minutes away.
I don't agree.
From winning championships.
I don't agree with it. I've said this many times. I do not agree with him going there. But at the end of the day, it's not in our hands. It's that man and what he decided to do.
Respect you, KD.
You feel me? But at the end of the day, that's what the league is becoming as a whole now. And I know that the league as a whole is becoming, soft, where motherfuckers has been joining forces. Even though people did it at a small level and see how it worked out. But now it's literally motherfuckers is going to other teams grabbing their best player, going to this team grabbing their maybe second or first or third best player and putting them on the same team and literally making teams like that. And it's just like, that's why I respect the Warriors so much before KD came in, because they did everything through the draft. They got Steph, they got Clay, they got Draymond. All these guys was through the draft. So you can't hate on that. Them motherfuckers drafted them. That's what your front office is supposed to do. But when you do shit like what Miami, in my opinion, did when they went and got fucking 3 franchise players and put them on one team, and even
Chris
with
Bosh wasn't really a franchise player.
What?
I mean, he wasn't.
He was a franchise player at the Toronto. That's the only player anybody really fucking knew.
I mean, I know, but I'm just saying, we talk about levels to this joke. D-Wade and Chris Bosh. I mean, D-Wade and LeBron James were on another level. Chris Bosh he's an all-star.
Chris Bosh is a beast, bro.
He is a beast. I respect Chris Bosh. He was one of my favorite players on the Heat.
But it's the principle. You went and got the best player from Toronto, had the best player in Miami at that time, and then had the motherfucking best player in Cleveland, and you grabbed them and you put them on one team. So it's almost like, okay, how the fuck do you really get mad at Kevin Durant?
But there's never been.
I'll tell you how. It's Kevin Durant joined a team that was already solidified. That Miami team, they brought those components together. He went and latched on to a NBA championship team. That's the problem.
Prime example, when LeBron James and Chris Bosh signed with my Miami, on the day they had that big celebration that everybody murdered them for, on that roster, on that day, there was only 3 players on the roster. LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. Michael Beasley was a restricted free agent about to get traded, do it through a sign and trade. They had to re-sign Mario Chalmers. They had to re-sign a whole lot of guys. So that team wasn't even made. They didn't even know who their teammates was going to be. And you saw how they lost against the Mavs. They had some work to do. But you got the Warriors. Steph Curry's at the peak of his powers. Klay Thompson's at the peak of his powers. Draymond Green, I don't like the guy, but he's at the peak of his powers. One of the best. Right now, he's the second best defensive player in the league because Kawhi Leonard is on another level.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you, Kawhi Leonard, in 2 years, maybe even in 2 years, he might be the greatest player in the game.
Right.
Cause
He arguably can be the MVP, but let's just put this out there.
Russell Westbrook is the
Westbrook
MVP.
is the MVP, hands down.
I don't.
It's not a question. Harden, you had a great season. I'm not taking.
But you got teammates.
You have a better team, 1, 2, and just to have that many triple doubles in one season, it is the MVP. Yo, at the end of the day, yes, your team helps you get that, but at the same time, it is the most valuable player, not team,
But player.
but player. So,
Player.
come on, man, that many triple doubles. Ask yourself, if you play basketball, have you ever even got close to a double-double? Fuck a triple-double. You ever got close to a double-double? Have you ever got close to scoring more than 10 points and having more than 10 assists in a game? I played, and now the closest I got 19, 5, and 5.
19, 5, 5.
That's the best I got, and I was an all-star. So, not for nothing, man. Great season, hard.